What is going on, guys? Commodore Laz here today, bringing to you guys my live reaction to Gintama, chapter 652 through 656. Now, it's been a while since the last time I read some Gintama. I think it's been like, 6 weeks now? I would say 6 weeks. It feels like a little bit over a month, 6 weeks, at least sometime around then. I don't remember. But it's been a while, and you know what? I said to myself, I have some free time. I was watching some Stranger Things on the side, and episode three, that episode 3 was greatness, and I want to get back to it. But I said to myself, today's the only time I can really get back, to catching up with Gintama, because next week and the week afterwards is gonna be a little bit more busier for me. So I said to myself, I'm gonna read up until 656. If 657 does come out, what I'm gonna do is wait until next week so I can do a double for 657 and 658. So with that being said, let's get into the greatness of Gintama, man. I want to see my boy Umibozo because I brought out the volume. You have to bring it out for the man himself. So let's get into it, guys. Chapter 652 of the Gintama greatness. This is the planet where the end of the world began, suddenly appearing on the scene as I came here ready to not be surprised. If I came across a demon king or god or Buddha, but what looks like what I found is a much rarer face. In my 25 years as an alien hunter, who would have thought there'd still be something out there that surprised me? It really would be a pity. Let's go. This guy's going to destroy these goons. Let's go. Umibozo, man, he's just like stone cold, bro. When he came in for a Backlash 2000, he's taking out the corporation. He's going in there like swimwear and just taking out everyone. And The Rock, man, he goes in, wins the title. Like, oh my god, let's go. Oh, Umibozo, to let this world end, bro. The full thing. It would really be a pity to let this world end, bro. That's so goat. Are we gonna get a cover page though? Oh my god, Coca, man. That far off day with the dazzling lights. Within the dazzling light. Look how good she looks, man. Listen, man. When it comes to the top 5, top 3, maybe even top 2 moms, when it comes to anime and manga, Coca has to be up there for me, honestly. She is just like, if Sakuya wasn't around, man, I'd give her the #1 spot. But like Suki, she's that's for another time though, honestly. But look at her, man. 652, the planet of the end of the world and the beginning of a family. I hope Sorachi doesn't wreck my soul here, because I've heard a couple of people say that, the recent chapters that I missed out on have been crazy. And right away, man, Umibozo jumping in there. He's getting ready to, nail them out with the umbrella. Papi! Umibozo! Yo, he's just dicing these dudes. Is he taking heads, though? No, but he's botting them. Oh, what are you guys? A bunch of failed experiments using Utsuro's blood. There must be an immortality bargain sale going on, but you guys ain't got the monopoly on immortality. Oh, remembering, bro, the Rakuyo, man. Rakuyo. That was a legendary fight between these guys. This old man that came back to pay back your general. And these guys still keep standing back up on this planet of rubble. It may not have immortal bodies, but no matter how many times they get knocked down, we'll stand back up. So which one will be the left standing in the end? The immortal or the indomitable? Listen, man. Bro, you can't, man. Except you can die right now. This guy just stomped on his own kid's head. The he was just like looking up like this, and oh my, come on, man. Umibozo was sick in the head. Look at Kagura's face. And bro, I can't. Why is it what is it you're doing, Baldy? Damn it, missed. You're pretty forgive him after what happened to Rakuyo, man. I'm impressed, you shitty rat, not learning a thing after all that's happened by showing your face here. And now, of all times, this time I'm gonna finish you off for good along with these guys. You have it all wrong, Papi. No, I don't think I have anything wrong. I don't have the slightest idea what was going through this guy's head when he decided to come here, but at the very least, there's no dad out there that would praise a big brother for getting stabbed in the guts for covering his little sister. Oh, man. Whether it's a big brother or a little sister, no dad would praise them for passing on before him. I told you if you came here to do something stupid like that, then I'll just have to make you exit right now. Is that right? Well, then there's nothing to worry about. Just like you said, I don't intend on using my life for something as stupid as that. I still got more than enough power left to kill you. Are we gonna get? Oh my god, we're gonna get another fight. Are we gonna get the Okada Omega trilogy? No, we're gonna get what's a perfect example in wrestling, man? Father and son, father and son, father and son. Oh, what is a perfect example, man? Like Dusty Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes, aka Goldust. I'm trying to think about what comes to mind. The Von Erichs? Bro, he just nailed meatballs. Oh, meatballs got thrown back. I thought I'd leave the main dish for the end, but if you insist, I'll gobble you up along with the appetizer. Hold on, you it. What did you just say? Whose head you just say is made in Bangladesh? Yo, you sick. What? Hold up. What do you say that? What? Whose head did you say is made in Bangladesh? Nobody said anything like that. This is too much, man. I'm not covering anything up and not a thing. Yo, you baldy. This is hype. Hold it right there. Bruh. Kagura, yo, she pulled up the street light like she's Shizuo Heiwajima for freaking Dorarara and just smashing and Kamu in the face, and then he hits my man right in his private. So you can't hit Umibozo there, man. That's why he created these two. Oh my god, and Koka's walls know that for a fact, and that's a shoot. Oh my gosh, sheesh, I cannot believe you two. Even at a time like this, you still start punching each other as soon as you meet. Kagura-chan, what are you doing to your hometown? What are you doing in your hometown? No matter how much time goes by, whatever happens, it never ends with you two, does this? Well, maybe I'm not one to talk. But perhaps it is okay. Because if it's just for a little while, bro, we all made it here together. That is plenty, yes? Man, you know what? Let me say something right now. I saw Recon had an icon with Kagura, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, where the hell did this come from? You know, I never saw that in the manga, like, even recently, but, yo, damn, man. When Kagura's happy, I gotta be happy, okay? That's just how it has to be, just for the sake of, for all that's good. Look at them, man. And all these other goons coming back, and they don't move back, coming in there with the swing. Run. If you keep letting them surround you, it could get real dangerous. Break your way through. Hurry. What is that? The thing from Modern Warfare 2, like the stun grenade. Use it. It'll stop the. Oh, how'd you know? He's got like the magic spray that the soccer players and shit use. Probably. I wouldn't mind if he died somewhere out of my sight, but doing it here on this planet is not. It's just something I cannot allow. Wow, man. And Uibozo's still going in. That wasn't for you. Give that person your thanks. Earth. Man, yeah, that's a great pen. Oh my god, this is so good, man. Earth? Yes, that man told me about it a long time ago. He went on about there was this beautiful blue planet, unlike any he had seen anywhere else in the universe. And how should we get out? Should we go there together one day? So, did you make it there? Well, maybe someday. Let's go, mommy, to Earth. One day when you all get better, Poppy and Kamui and everybody will go to Earth together as a family. Mommy, sorry we kept you waiting so long. Hold up, let me back this up, man. Beautiful double spread right here. Back this up. But everybody's here on Earth. Man. I love seeing stuff like this, man. Because, like, when you see their entire story and how, like, it really was, like, amplified back in Rakuyo. Man. This is really awesome. I can't lie. I need to keep reading for the, for I get in my feels. Come on, next page. Page 17. Oh, bro. Then when Gentoki smiles, the moment's amazing. Let me zoom back in, man. These double spreads are crazy. Nobume, was it you? Were you the one that brought this nuclear warhead to beat the other nuclear warhead? Nuclear warhead? Something like that won't stop Utsuro. You see them glaring at each other. There's only one single trump card that can beat Utsuro. I brought him here after I heard about that. And I really don't know what their story is, but to me, they just look like a friendly father and son. Who is it that you're talking about? You remember what I said, don't you? I said I'd make sure you find a way to defeat that Utsuro guy. You don't mean... Come on, next page. Come on. Go back. I gathered them all together. Everyone from the edge of this universe. to the other. The crystals, the planets give birth to the fragments of hope. The key to saving the world. What? I'm not going to speculate. Let's get to the next chapter, man. 653. Let's see what's going on. So he found a way to possibly be Utsuro. But does it have to do with the Altana, whatever it is, that's keeping him alive inside? Arriving on a faraway planet. Oh, well, there's a face I haven't seen in quite some time. You still have been collecting those things. I would think that would be nothing but rocks to you now that your wife has passed away, I mean. And where'd you get those? You're better than anyone than those super S-class rare items some people call Altana crystals, the lives of planets. How in blazes did you get so many of something that sometimes blooms only once per planet? Conan's crystal was depleted for your wife, wasn't it? Wait, don't tell me you went all over the universe collecting. You hit the nail on the head, Gramps. After I let her die, to me, these things are nothing but the kind of regular stones you might find lying in anywhere in the universe. But regular stones have their use. There's somebody I want to stone to death with these things. Would you lend me a hand? Oh my god, man. This is why I rate Umibozo. Listen, when it comes to the top dads, now I already said about Koka, top moms. Umibozo has to be out there, man, with the top fathers in anime. Like, this guy is, I love him. But he's gonna throw all the, yeah. I see, but just what kind of gigantic enemy would you need all those rocks for? Oh, greatest hunter in the universe. It's the smallest but most dangerous creature I've ever gone after. The night rabbits gather beneath the moon. Oh my god, look, this is sick, man. You got Umibo's on the top with the moon right behind them. You got the whole squad here. You got Kamui there and Kagura in the middle. Oh my god. Lesson 653, 2 swords. Crystals. So using those, you can annual Utsuro's immortality. Utsuro ain't immortal. Those mutants receive a plant's Altana when they're born, making them into a special kind of mutant creatures. Altana flows in their veins like blood. They take an Altana from the ground that glows from the plant's surface and turn into energy. As long as they have that supply of Altana, they can remain alive and kicking forever. But once that supply is cut off and their Altana in their body runs out, they go back to being just a normal human, just like her when she died after leaving her hometown. The same way each human being has different blood running through their veins. The Altana of each planet is unique. A mutant can only live on the Altana from their home planet, and if their body receives a strong dose of Altana they're not compatible with, they'll become unable to maintain their immortality. The reason I scrounged up all of Conan's crystals was to extract the Altana from Koka's home planet, so I could give it to her and prolong her life every little bit I could. So if we do the opposite of that process purposely for throwing different planets Altana to Utsuro, both he and these things that come from him can be ended. I couldn't save Koka, but if I hadn't met her, I don't think I ever would have realized this. So this time, I'm going to save what I set out to save. With the hope she gave us, we'll save this planet she loved. Now get a good look. This is the power of the Altana hidden in the crystals. No, stop. No, wait, son. Hold up. What? What are you doing here? Yo, this guy's gonna cut you the haircut. What are you on here for? After I sprinkled it on my head. Look how bushy it got. And they're beating the shit out of him. What are you doing, you guys? That hurts. Look, I have a full head of hair. Do not give us that. We thought you were about to whip out some kind of crazy weapon. What the hell have you been using those crystals for? Yo, you sicko. I'm just showing off to the other me. You aren't the only ones that are immortal. So are my roots. What the hell will that accomplish? Wait, so the Altana can do stuff like that too? What do you mean it gets sprinkled on it? You sprinkled it. Does it come in seaweed flake form? Oh, let me see. He just comes in, just rips this thing right off his head. Immortal, this looks like your same wig as usual. If you pull that any hard, any hair will turn into a wig. Look how you've exposed me, you shitty brat. Bro, I love it when Kamui has that face, man. This guy is a sicko. Oh my god. Is this really the time for that? The enemy is sheesh. It looks like the Sentai shows where the enemy just stands around unable to read the situation, waiting for the robots to combine. Except on our side, we got a wig combining with a baldy. Hey, I can't lie, man. He actually looks pretty dope, though, with that haircut. He looks like freaking, what's his name, from Mulan. Not the main antagonist. I forget what the hell his name was. But like a skinny version of him. That we won't read the situation either. Playtime is over. Now let me show you the power of a weapon made from Altana. Ready? Oh, come on, bro. Stop. Buy me just a little 3 seconds. It'll grow back soon. We ain't waiting. Just kick his ass. Hey, what the hell, man? You're using up all our last ray of hope for a bunch of garbage. If that's our last trump card, then boy, we are screwed. We'll be left with all the roots of our hair. Destroy those too. No matter how many times we knock these guys down, they keep getting back up. I can't keep this up any longer. At this rate, we won't be able to break it through the encirclement. We won't make it to Sada. Oh shit, we more. Yo, what? Was that from the same gun? Yo, this man sent them flying through the city. He barely missed Kamui's dong. He used like his own cannon, bro. Umibozo was legit the bald version of Mega Man from Mega Man's N64. Bro, something came out. Didn't I say so? The old man and the cannon combined. Read the situation. Something that can extract Altana from the crystals, turn it into energy, and release it in one blast. One Altana weapon called the Crystal Dragon Gate. It's byproduct that we created during the course of developing the hair regrowing gun. How the hell was that hair gun not the extra thing? The Altana stored in here is an original blend made of an Altana from a bunch of different places. There's nothing in this universe that's compatible with it. No matter what sort of immortal they are, it'll destroy them along with the Altana in their body. On top of that, the Altana particles scattered by the cannon will invade the bodies of nearby immortals that were spared destruction. And they will not get up again. And the last one standings will be the... Come on, bro. Will be us, the Indomatables. This guy, yo, come on, man. He's like alfalfa now. You baldy! If you had something like that, then use it right away. What was the whole thing about regrowing hair? You just wanted to show off, didn't you? Hold on. I wasn't trying to do that. Oh, you weren't. Well, I guess if you were trying to do that, then it's okay if the earth is destroyed then. It takes time for the crystal dragon to fire. You can't waste any shots. What the hell do you have in those Altana weapons then? Yes, well, I do. Then they're limited in the number. If we don't save them from Wutsuro, whoa, these little exploding balls are incredible. They make those immortals look like a piece of trash. Or a pile of trash. You bastard! When the hell did you get into my weapons and start wasting them? Bro, God, oh my god, I love this entire family. They seem way more useful than the hair growing formula. If we don't use them here, where are we going to use them? With weapons like this, I could subjugate all of those corpses on my own. So go. There's no time to spare, right? I'm sick of protecting you, and I'm sure you don't need to be bothered by that dog on top of that. Kamui-san, certainly. A man can't stand always being watched over by a little girl. Is that me? Not you, I'm talking about me. But there's no need to worry now. Even if you're not here, this family is going to be fine. So go. This time, do it for the family you found and for yourself. Take it. It's forged from steel within the crystals. Rather than a gun or a cannon, you samurai prefer those, right? Samurai. In the old days, used two swords, a katana and a wakizashi. Having two blades in your belt meant you were fully a fledged warrior. But at some point, we threw away that pride, lost the belief that we should protect others, and all that was left was the one weapon to protect ourselves. The reason I was able to somehow or other make it all the way up here, or make it all the way here, wandering unsteadily and swinging around a piece of wood in that darkness was because here I have two swords. And while their edges aren't too sharp, they sure as well won't break. Thanks for sticking around with such a dull blade. Man. Thanks. As long as these guys are at my hip, that samurai won't break either. I promise I'll come back with both swords. Bro. Hold on, man. My throat's parched. I think it's just because of the emotions kicking in. That's a beautiful speech, man. That was beautiful. Wait, hold on. What was that you just said? Like, could I have your daughter's hand in marriage kind of statement? No, couldn't be, right? You saying that now? I was sure you were prepared for that a while now. Don't be an idiot. Coca hated low energy guys like that. Oh, I see. So is that why she chose a high hairline guy? Is it really is better to have sons? Daughters eventually get carried off, but sons don't leave their dads alone. You can say that again. Always going after your life, tearing off your arms, ripping out your hair. Dad sure is happy. He's got such a pleasant family. They'll never come apart again. Bro, that was a great chapter. Oh my god. And I still got more to read. Let's go, man. Kamui, friggin' Umibozo, they're about to go in there. They're about to take some lives. And we jump into 654. Let's go. Come on. Lesson 654, compact pets are easier to keep. It's utterly unbelievable. Even with all these battleships, the Liberation Army still hoisted the white flag after the deadly battle. It's not the numbers that determine the outcome of a battle, it's resolve. One soldier that dives in ready to do or die can overcome 1,000 soldiers that are afraid of death. It seems they learned of their defeat when they saw my resolve. Say, Prince, that was prepared for death, hiding in the bathroom. Where did you get those scars? Yo, motto! Do or die, huh? That's certainly something going through my head every day. Those that spend their days staring death and square in the face won't lose to those that run from death. How are you facing death exactly, you weirdo? You think people that raise the white flag on life will win on the battlefield? I couldn't get a new job, so I'll try being... what? I'll try being reason with a new life. Okay. Translation though, he's meant to look like Gus from Berserk. No, yo, stop it! Oh, we're the prince! It does make sense. He got the huge ass sword and she's got the black sword. Oh my god, he doesn't have this. I don't know, man. Sorachi's sick in the head. Oh boy, let's go. Next page. After all that happened was the war ended while you were running around, trying to avoid the enemy. What are you talking about? If I hadn't drawn the enemy's fleet attention, we couldn't have never had achieved this victory. Didn't they force you to do that? Yeah, I think we did. But if it's still true that we weren't for our cooperation, we wouldn't have been able to put an end to this war. Who would have thunk that you, somebody that caused Earth so many crises, would end up saving it? I'm glad I got fired from working for you, and otherwise I wouldn't be able to be in a place to thank you as a representative of Earth. It wasn't for the humans. It was thanks to all the rare creatures that live on Earth. Hi, Prince. Are you alright not thanking the Soapland girls or CM queens? Shut up, you shit old man. Anyways, anyhow, are those guys that boarded the enemy mothership doing? Or how are they doing? The signal was interrupted, so communication has been... You don't think they split us up in order to get all the glory for themselves, do you? My price. The ship that appears to be the enemy mothership is moving. What? Are they trying to nab all the spoils of war and run? Follow it at full speed. Even if they look like they might escape, feel free to run and to fire the main cannon at them. Yo, we got the Star of David. What the hell? How many spots does that make? Not sure. I quit counting somewhere along the way. There's just no end to them. But it looks like most of them have calmed down. All that's left is the dragon hole over there. The Bakufu army should be attacking the terminal basement around now. We should head there too. It's finally time for our big finale. And we got to thank you. If we hadn't showed up when you did, we and Komako would have ran dry of Genriki a long time ago. We abandoned you and cast you out, but you never abandoned us. No, maybe that's not right. The ones who you really wanted to protect were Shirley. So let's promise we swear not to abandon you. We'll make sure to return you to your family. So please keep fighting just a little long. Huh? Hold on. Were you always this size? What's wrong, sister? Nothing. I probably just used too much Genrikis. Everything large size looks medium size. Sister? So it is you're not your imagination, but that puppy did not shrink. Your sister became larger. I see you in a new light now, though once you had fallen to begin a shrine maiden at a garden club, now I see you out here carrying out your clan's duty. You've really grown up. From my perspective, you are big as Obayashi Motoko. Isn't that right, Komako? What? What is it? Obayashi Motoko is a volleyball player that competed in the 1996 Olympics. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, but I think it's your brain that shrunk. Even Komako was hand-sized now. What? His handheld size now. What's going on? How did this... Wait. Could this be because... Yo! And the bean jumped again. Money! Oh, it barely grazed. I thought it went right through her heart. Oh, it barely grazed her. Sister! They blundered. They threw out too much attention to themselves, stopping the dragon veins like that. Those were not the only enemy. Yo, that bastard Utsuro. Run! Yo, Yoruzu. They're already here. Earthquake. All the dragon veins that started calming down, staring the flare up again. Starting up the flare again. What is going on? Did Sadaharu and the others just not calm down just yet? Did you think something was done to him? All they claimed were the tributary dragon veins. The main current still remains. This tremor. Could it be that man Utsuro-sama? It cannot endure any further load. We have already lost control of the gate. It's at its limit. Is it? Then job well done. Both you and those girls are all carried out your orders quite splendidly. Whether ally or enemy, that work is worthy of praise. So taking those feelings into account, I'm sure that they will soon come back to take the gate. So then we must also let go of all our reserve. And we go to return those feelings, shouldn't we? Yo, the cannon went off! And now that dragon has been manipulated by humans for so long, we'll be freed from its shackles. Bruh! The gate was destroyed with the means of controlling the dragon veins gone. Stopping it is neither Utsuro or anyone else can stop it. The preparations to meet you are all set. I'm waiting, disciples of Shoyo, for you to arrive here along with the demise. It's like the mouth of a dragon is open and it's trying to devour the entire world. Looks like we're not going to be able to avoid a collision with the Earth. We might have done everything last thing we could, but the damage to this ship might just be too much. Devices are going nuts all over. Not only can we stop the ship, we can't even steer the thing. On top of that, our anchor, the heroes, are worn out, are all fighting. Go Katsura, Sakamoto, and Takasugi, man. Every one of them's on their last legs. We're really up against a brick wall here. The Eminatory ship can no longer be stopped autonomously. Hinagoku Tsuchi's energy is already leaking inside and destroying the ship's internals. Now we've lost control. This ship is nothing but a fireball churning towards Earth. And if this massive ball of energy collides with the Earth's out of control Altana, not only will it blow up the Earth, I don't even know what sort of shape the galaxy will end up in. We'll need to destroy the ship with power from the outside before it falls to Earth, so energy disperses into the space. But we don't have time left to evacuate the personnel from the ship. In other words, in order to save the Earth, our only chance is to die along with this ship. And the only ones left in this universe that have the power to do that also is in a position where they can do it, is you, Hata. Admiral, are you telling me to save the people, or are you telling me to kill people? Even if I do not know, but the one thing I can tell you is unless you kill us, we will die along with the Earth. But if you kill us, the Earth will be saved. I don't intend to force you into a choice. Please choose whichever you prefer. Sister, please get a hold of yourself. We're going back to Earth. What? Pipe down. I'm fine. This is nothing. Just be quiet and drive. You'll bite your tongue if you talk. Sister, you're pushing yourself too far with your body in that state. Even if your body had just exhausted all your Geniki. What are you talking about? Now that the gate's destroyed, we're the only ones that can stop that thing. I will take up your slack, sister. Are you trying to say what can that weak little shut-in child do anyway? But sister, I said go. Please, let me go. If only one of us is missing, then the burden in one of these two will be too much. While the Unogami has a body, it also acquires a powerful spirituality. After exhausting the amount of Genriki much larger than any before, these puppies' spirituality is fading, and they are starting to become unable to maintain their bodies. If any further burden is put on them, they won't just get any smaller. Their entire existence may be snuffed out. Yo. Don't tell me something bad's gonna happen to Sadaharu, man. Nah, man. Nah. No way. Sorachi, please, man. Listen, Recon, Stan, all of them, they said that 655 and 656 are supposed to be nuts. Please don't tell me something bad is gonna happen, man. Let's go. Let's jump into it. 655. Let's go. Come on, we'll load up. Will you do nothing, allowing the notorious ship will collide with the Earth? And watch it as everything is destroyed? Is there no way to avoid a sacrifice? Or will you choose to act and destroy this ship before it falls to Earth? It is your choice, Hata. No one presumed to tell you to kill the people on this ship with your own hands. But that same goes for the opposite. All we can do is sit quietly and watch as we await your choice. I'm sorry, it was me that wrote you into this in the first place, and now I force this terrible choice upon you. But at the same time, I'm glad it's you there. The path you choose, the path you, a person who loves all things big and small, chooses, I know I can believe is the right choice, no matter what the choice that is. Come on, next page. Hata, even if this body of mine perishes, even if the world perishes, Big Brother will always be your ally, little brother. So do not waver. Believe in what your heart tells you to do and go. In the corner of this good-for-nothing world. Bro, motto looks so freaking badass here, man. 655. It's hard to see the bottom from the sky, but it's easy to see the sky from the bottom. No way. The Inogumi are disappearing? If we keep using their power like we are, these puppies are going to disappear? And that dragon vein, how are we going to calm it down? It'd be tough even if we all work together, but we don't have the power of these two. That's why I said I'll cover it. This isn't the time to let some little injury beat me. My job isn't to quiet down the dragon veins. I've also got a duty to get this puppy back to the Yorozuya in one piece. Don't you think I'll just let you sacrifice yourself to do that? No way. This is our mission together, and we're all going to go back home alive. No, man, come on. Leave them alone. Big sister! Monet! Stand up! Yo, come on, Sadaharu, get him! Get a hold of yourself. Run! Roll the Star of David, let's go! 1. Oh my god, man, something better not happen. Komako! Come on, man. My prince. I'm going back now. What are you wavering for? You've already got your answer, don't you? The old you never would have hesitated. My cute little pez. Why did you do that? This is an international incident. Who the hell do you think I am? I guess that's true. And then I'd probably have gotten hit by you again, right? Big Brother doesn't understand a thing. I'm not the sort of person who should be entrusted with the fate of the world. This little brother that loves all creatures, big and small. I don't know who he's talking about, but it sure isn't me. Since I was a little kid, I was mixed up in the issue of succession to the throne. I was alone a whole lot. Having pets by my side wasn't for any reason other than to distract me from that loneliness. But when I was surrounded by animals, I could forget how alone I was. My prince, I've always been by your side. I forgot my old manservant even when I wasn't around by animals. So you never just remembered me. But that's crazy, man. Because I feel that same way too with my little Shih Tzu, man. Because so there are times where I'm really not, I feel like I wouldn't say depression, but when you're feeling alone and stuff, and you're just your whole vibe just goes down. And my dog, man, my Shaggy, he knows how to raise that morale afterwards, man. So I understand where the prince is coming from here. But while I was cherishing those creatures beside me, I didn't pour any love into those creatures that didn't comply with my wishes. Huh? Isn't that your manservant? Yes, I think it is. I wanted pets because they were more convenient for me. I didn't love them. I only loved myself. And as for my manservant, I forgot about him before loving or even came into the equation. So, why? He's flipping him off. How many times are you going to say that, bastard? Become a kind king. Those that love all creatures, big and small, Hata. Why is it that I've been waiting for that creature that went up against my will and left my side to return all this time? I said, shut up, you alien from planet Mudskipper. And while it is I that never left the planet infested with creatures that go against my will, I don't want to destroy that ship or that planet. And I know that the me thinking that right here isn't doing it out of something you could all call love, but the voices of all of them that go against my will. If all that record stops, I feel like then I would really be alone. In that case, because of that, the idea that I have to destroy one of them is, I'm sorry, my Earth friends. While we were saved by you, we cannot save you. You weren't able to return to your hometown. The reason this ship sank was because I wasn't strong enough. So please, don't attack my little brother. All the blame should go to... I should be laughing, but I don't know, man. The emotions are kicking in. To us brothers. Elder brother. Thinking back on it now, my number was up the moment I met strange and fantastic creatures on Earth. If I hadn't met them, I wouldn't be wavering like this. If I hadn't met them, I wouldn't have kept living my life only thinking about myself. Samurai, I'm having you take responsibility. If I make a wrong choice again, I want you to hit me. All ships prepare to fire. Your target is the Yamanatori ship. I'm sorry, big brother. Yes, yo, Mano, man. Shimano. Oh, he seriously hit him, and with some really outrageous timing. What? What did the prince get wrong? Did he do something he shouldn't have? His face. What was wrong with his face? He didn't dress up to look like that just now. It's always had a failing grade. After I hit you and lost my job, I fell to the very bottom. I regretted more times than I can count, and I thought about dying more times than I can count. But when I saw your face wavering and struggling for the sake of the earth and still trying to come up with an answer, I felt glad I hit you back then. It meant what I did really had a point to it. So I hit you again. This time, so I could crawl up from the bottom with you. You changed in some ways, but you're still as much of an idiot prince as you always were. Did you do nothing and watch the earth be destroyed, or do you destroy the ship your brother and his comrades are on and save the earth? Which is wrong and which is right is something a little kid could figure out. They're both wrong. There isn't any choice except to save both the earth and the ship. Hata, what are you doing? Why won't you fire? Sorry, Admiral, but we can't shoot you down. This is the chief of the Bureau of Immigration. Maybe if it were an enemy nation's ship, but that's a friendly army in there. Plus, we couldn't pull something like that, like shooting down a ship with all our allies on it. What is this nonsense? Are you saying giving this flaming ship permission to enter the country or something? Yeah, let me be the first to welcome to you. If we can't stop you, all we'll do is let you in. That's right. That's how it's always been. As I butter up dangerous aliens that come in one after another, I safely let them in and send them on their way back into space. Nothing's changed since those days. This is the job of the chief of the Bureau of Immigration, Hasegawa Taizo, man. Motto greatness, bro. Oh my god, let's go. Now is the time to work, and now is the time to get into 656. Let's go, man. Let's go. Man, that shit almost made me tear up a little bit, man. I think I have like a little tear in here. Oh my god, man. I'm a sucker for little things like that, man, with family. To his wife, he is separated with, hey, oh man, yo, his girl. Hey, I'm managing. How's it with you? Give my regards to your mother. Don't be silly. Of course I've got enough money for a phone call. Speaking of which, I got some formal wear. Too late to get a new job? Well, there's a definite possibility that the world goes bankrupt before I get fired. Unfortunately, that's not why I got it. I just got sick of wearing newspaper. Ha, I'm sorry. At a time like this, I can't be by your side or do anything at all. I was thinking if back then I hadn't been fired from my job as the chief of Bureau of Immigration of Immigration Bureau. If it were still right now watching over the skies of Edo, I wonder what Edo would be like now. Like maybe things wouldn't have ended up like they have. Never mind. Nothing be any different because of a guy like me around. I'm sure we'd be looking up at a sky no different from the ones that there's now. But that version of me looking up at the sky, looking at the sky at a loss is what to do. Wouldn't be quite the same as the me looking up at it now. Because oh my god, yo, the full arc. Because I met them. Feeling at a loss as what to do is something I've long since gotten used to. That's what you should be saying after all your time spent putting up with your good-for-nothing husband. I can't fault you on that one. You've gotten tougher too. There really are no shortcuts in my life. In life, we're all connected together under the sky. So could you wait just a little longer for me? Whatever kind of bendy, crooked path I end up taking, I promise I'll come back. So please, let me fool around unemployed a little longer, bro. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, yo, Mado. I can sort of relate to this too, but like, greatness, man. Greatness. Someone unemployed cannot be stained by anything. Lesson 656, beyond unemployment. All ships forward at full speed. Bro, he's looking like freaking, oh my god, what's the name from Eva? Oh my god, Shinji. He's looking like Shinji's dad, man. Bro, that's crazy how much he reminds me of him with the design. All ships forward at full speed. Progress to the front of the Unemployed ship. What are they doing? Hurry up and shoot the ship. Shoot us down already. There's no need for that. Your entrance to the planet Earth has already been accepted, and your escort will be this former chief of the Bureau of Immigration, Hasegawa Taizo. And are you out of your mind? The Altana on Earth is so out of control that it's even breaking up the atmosphere. If you allow the ship to get any closer, both the Earth and the ship will be blown to bits before it even collides with the surface. There's no time. There's no more time. Hata, if you're going to fire, you must do it now. Unless you shoot down this ship, an entire planet will be Admiral. It was you that said he would believe in any choice, no matter what it be, of me, the one that loves all creatures and big and small, was it not? Then please believe in the choice made by this man I believe in. This is the choice of a little brother that loves his big brother, and the creature's called samurai. And they're breaking right through, aren't they? Anti-impact shields? You can't be trying to... This ship! Come on, load. You're gonna try and stop it. That's far too reckless. A ship of this massive size can't be stopped. You'll be dragging down the Earth along with the ship. Exactly right. But that's okay, as long as it delays the impact by even a little. Admiral, your plan is based around the premise that the Earth stays in the state it's in. If that were the case, then yes, there may not be no choice but to destroy the ship, but my plan is different. I know who's down there. I know that the Earth will definitely bounce back. Ane-san! Mone-san! Oh, they found them. Please hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. We couldn't stop him, even though we promised we would see that puppy go back to you. We couldn't stop him. All we could do was entrust it to him. We'll take care of things here. Go. Hurry and get going. And I'm certain that they'll stop the Altanas running out of control. If that happens, the limit of the time we have to act increases until the Unemployed ship collides with the Earth's surface. And once we chipped away from some of its momentum, we should have the chance to flee the ship. Also, with that much time bought, the ship will start to self-destruct. By the time it makes landfall, the energy will have dispersed somewhat. That's far too reckless. What's more, everything is just riding on your assumption. If the Earth remains in the state it's in, if they don't make it in time, do you know just how... Admiral. With everyone fighting desperately so everyone survives, it is much more reckless to abandon someone, isn't it? If it's going to be reckless either way, then I choose the reckless where we believe in our comrades. Rather than a world where we can't survive unless we abandon our comrades, I choose a world that there are comrades we can believe in. That's the passport to samurai country. We can skip the boring paperwork like identification and such. Whatever you're a human or whatever else, it doesn't matter. Just come back alive with that dumb look on your face. Look at my boy Sakamoto Katsura, man. Yo. Let's go, man. My prince, the load on the shield is passing their limits. We can't hold it. At this rate, all ships will be crushed. I knew this wasn't gonna work. I told you to stop, idiot prince. Shut up, old man. Shit, with all the power of my fleet, we can't even stop it. Just how much of a fleet do we need then? Hey, Hasegawa, you better take responsibility for this. What the hell sort of calculations did you base this plan on? The whole universe. Unless we get all together, the ships in the whole universe, we couldn't stop it. Huh? What kind of crazy nonsense are you spouting out now, you bastard? We can't get something like that together. Don't tell me that you just launched this plan blindly without calculating anything. If it's fleets you need, then I think we've got all you ever want. Did you forget your planet Earth started with a war with the entire universe? Yo, when you overcome overwhelming disadvantages as you approach the enemy's throat, you laid down your weapons and kept the damage to both sides to a minimum, and now you're willing to try and save the inhabitants of an enemy ship, even if it means exposing the Earth to a crisis? Seeing such things that save effort, save lives, regardless of enemy or a friend or enemy, are not the acts of someone we could believe destroy our planet, Earthling. Perhaps we were so blinded by hatred that we misjudged you. So, Mr. Chief of Bureau of Immigration, will you give us one chance? We would like to knock on the door of the country of Samurai. If you're willing to try and save our mothership, even if it means exposing your hometown to danger, then we will use our entire fleet to try and protect your hometown. The Liberation Army. Is that right? Looks like it was so worth it to sell passports so cheap. Welcome to Samurai Country! They broke right through? I can't believe it. It's not just Hata. The entire Liberation Army also acted. He didn't just open up the borders on his own judgment, making anyone free. Oh my god. To immigration or immigrate as they please without anyone's permissions. He just formed an alliance with the very same Liberation Army that we're just battling against. Just a short time ago, former Chief of the Bureau of Immigration Hasegawa Taizo. Who in the world are you? Just what are you? Just what sort of enormous power do you wield? Ain't it obvious? I'm somebody who I'm bounded by any authority. Somebody that possesses the freedom to act and speak as they please, without the need to take any responsibility, but with also someone with no power, no authority, no money, or even no job. I'm unemployed. The strength of the strength of the have-nots. Lesson 656 end. Is that it? That's it, man. Oh my god, Gintama, man. Bro, the greatness, man, we just seen Umibozo, the whole family getting together. The stuff that's been going on with Ane and Monet, and with oh my god, man. I really wish 657 was out right now, but you know what, man? I'll wait, man. If 657 comes out maybe tomorrow, I don't know, man. I don't know. Absolute greatness with Gintama. It feels good to be back in the thick of things. Back in the fray. Oh my god. I can't believe, man, the Prince, the stuff with Mado wanting to make me shed some tears, the stuff going on with Coco and freaking Sadaharu, man. Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't read Gintama for almost a little over a month, man. But we back, yo. We back for the Gintama greatness. Amazing stuff, man. I can't wait for 657, hopefully 658. I mean, if 657 drops, tomorrow or something, I may try and do a reaction for it, but if not, I'll see you guys, though, for next week for 658. And, 657, 658. I'll see you guys for that then. But, man, oh my god, these chapters are so hype, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Shout out to look at the man himself, bro. I love Umibozo, but now the love for Mado has even grown even more, and just man, I come to respect the Prince even more now after these chapters. Amazing stuff. But yeah, guys, long, how long is it? 50 minutes, man. 50 minutes of greatness. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, this catch-up live reaction to Gintama, please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What was your favorite chapter from 652 all the way to 656, so the chapters that I read? Personally, man, I don't know, 652, 653, I don't know, man. The very end, when we saw, how Kamui and Umibozo, they're about to leave and everything. I think that chapter itself, I think 653, man, that might have to be my favorite, man, just because how much I love, their entire family as a whole. But, yeah, man, those are my thoughts, man. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, like I said before, thoughts down in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. And, of course, if you want to see me continue to do more Gintama live reactions and all that good stuff, consider hitting the subscribe button on the channel, and that way you guys can stay up to date with what's going on. And of course, follow the social media links down in the description below, like Twitter, the Discord, all that good stuff. And with that being said, if I don't catch you guys tomorrow for 657, I'll catch you guys next week for a double live reaction to 657, 658 of that Gintama. No, for that Gintama greatness. So I'm out of here, guys. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys next week. So Commodore Laz signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.